Confident in saying that we have that and couldn't be more proud to introduce the next head coach, Rob Ehsan.
I need Chris Coakley to take off his hat. We're inside. That's my first coaching duty right there. Wow. Thank you, Mark, for that incredibly kind introduction and for extending this opportunity. I told the team yesterday, for me, this opportunity, it's really not about me. It's about our program. It's about these guys. It's about their families. It's about their friends. I mean, our fans. It's about the UAB family and the UAB community. When I first landed in Birmingham 4 years ago, my wife and I were excited about the challenge that lay ahead to restore the great tradition of UAB basketball. About 6 months into the job and after many recruiting trips, talking to many and meeting many of you in this room today, I realized how special a place UAB is and how special a legacy that UAB basketball has. As we all know, that legacy was established by the legendary coach Gene Bartow. Coach Haas built on that legacy and always viewed himself as a caretaker for Coach Bartow's office and role. I intend to have that exact same level of commitment and dedication. I want to recognize Ruth Bartow, who is here today. I want to let you know, Ruth, that UAB and I are very grateful for your support. To the whole Bartow family, we stand on the foundation that Coach Gene built, and we will represent that foundation as one of the best college basketball programs and traditions in the country. I've been incredibly blessed to work beside and learn from some of the best coaches in college athletics. When I was 23 years old, Troy Wainwright and Hall of Fame coach Gary Williams gave me an opportunity to work at the University of Maryland and learn from the best. I will never be able to fully repay Coach Williams for his mentorship and the opportunity he gave me at such a young age. I also had the opportunity to work for Seth Greenberg at Virginia Tech, and I will take many things from my experience there as well. And of course, partnering with Coach Haas, being entrusted to grow and learn as his associate head coach for the past 4 years. Were that not to have happened, I wouldn't be standing here today. There are many things that I will take from Coach Haas, but I think the best compliment I can give him is that he is truly one of the best people in college basketball and college athletics. I speak for our players, myself, and my family when I say we will be forever indebted to him for the influence he had on all of us and leading us along an amazing journey over the past few years. Over the past few years, we've created a culture of family. A month ago, we had a team breakfast over at the Hill Center, and I brought my daughter, Caitlin, with me. And when we left there, I'm quizzing her in the car like I often do. So I said, Kate, so tell me everyone that's in your family. She goes, Mama, Daddy, Haha, Tosin. I said, Kate, no. I said, Haha and Tosin are UAB players. They're not in your family. She persisted to say, no, Daddy, Haha, my family too. No, Daddy, Haha, for about the whole car ride home. And I knew right then and there that the family atmosphere we talk about with the guys is real. Through the leadership of Dr. Watts, our athletic department, and the UAB Athletics Foundation Board, I know we are on a path to a level of greatness we have never seen before as a department. I look forward to working with each of you on that journey, and thank you each for your confidence in my leadership. In particular, I want to thank Director of Athletics Mark Ingram and the search committee for extending this offer to lead UAB basketball, which I accept with a great sense of awe and humility. I look forward to partnering with each of them, and in particular Mark, to continue our trajectory upwards. A lot of things have happened in my life since moving to Birmingham. My daughter was born at UAB Hospital. Depending on how long this goes, my son could be born before this press conference is over. And my mom retired and moved from California to Birmingham. My family and I have found a community, a university, and a program that we are so proud to call home. Finally, to the most important members of our UAB basketball family, our student athletes. This moment would not be possible if it were not for each of you. I'd like all of you guys to stand right now and be recognized. I can vividly remember when each of you committed to UAB. It took faith on your part to believe in our vision and trust that our recent success would become a reality. Your representation of our team, our university, and your loyalty to each other are second to none. I think I speak for everyone in this room when I say you have represented UAB both athletically and academically in a first-class manner. To each of you, the vision and plan for our team is simple. We're going to work harder than we ever have to achieve greater heights than we've ever achieved. Last year and last season was special, but I have a sense of unfinished business, and I know you do too. We're now a mature, experienced, committed, and confident group, and when we take the court in November, you're going to see a team that's determined to make next season another memorable chapter in the history of UAB. Starting today, my role is different. But the same caring, honest, and supportive approach I've taken with each of you will never waver. And I'm here for you not just for your 4 years at UAB, but for the next 40 years of your life. Being a college basketball coach isn't just a job. It's an all-consuming lifestyle. But there's a job that's even harder than being a coach. It's being the wife of a coach. Lindsay, you're an amazing mother, friend, and partner, and who I'm thankful to have by my side every day. And I love you more than you know. Thank you for everyone for being here today. Go Blazers. Go Blazers. Open the floor to questions. Don't make it this easy. Yes, sir. Staff decisions, yes, I am very excited and grateful that Coach Turner Battle, who's been with us for 2 years, is going to stay on as our associate head coach. That was one of my first recruiting pitches of the last, I guess, 48 hours to a couple days. But Coach Battle has been here, knows the program, knows me. His level of commitment to UAB is similar to mine, and very excited to have him. The other assistant spots, we're going to go through a process. Similar to Mark mentioned a process of hiring me, we're going to do the same thing, and I'm going to focus on a couple things. I told the search committee, integrity, number one, experience, recruiting, and also familiarity with these guys, and my goal is to quickly have a full staff in place, hopefully in the next week. I think I have 2 gray hairs on the back of my head. No, I'm just joking. I think I handled it very well, and Mark talked, and I talked to the guys yesterday. UAB basketball is so much bigger than myself. It's so much bigger than all of us, and we know what we represent. And I think going through the process of what interviewing and my credentials and them interviewing a handful of great candidates was awesome. And I think it just speaks to the validity now of my position, and I think I handled it very well, actually, Drew.
Coach, your players made it no secret that they had your backing, wanted to support you. I don't know how much of a part that played, but what does it mean to you to know that they really wanted you in this position? It
means a tremendous amount. This team, they've grown up together a little bit, and I've been there with them, and shoot, 90% of these guys I saw play in high school, and I'm close to them and their families, and that's the biggest part of it, the relationship part, and the trust that they have in me means so much to me, because this is a group that, as we all know, when playing at a high level can do special things, and for them to just have the confidence in me and desire to play for me. I told them yesterday, I love every one of them. It means a lot to me, more than they'll ever know. He told somebody, and I saw an article yesterday, that the biggest difference is that I wear hair gel, and I tried to convince him for a couple years to wear hair gel, and I was unsuccessful at that. But you know what? There's so much things we're going to take from Coach Hass, and really how we run the program, and that kind of stuff is going to continue. These guys are comfortable; they've been successful in it, and there's going to be a couple things. Defensively, I'd like to do a couple different things. Coach Hass used to joke with the guys that if Rob was your head coach, you'd have 800 plays instead of 20, and we will not have 800 plays. But I definitely want to do some little things different offensively, and especially with Robert. I know Robert Brown's here. With him being not on the roster anymore, we're gonna tweak some things offensively to get the ball to our best players in good situations.
Rob, what do you think the biggest transition will be from going to doing what you did the last 4 years to what you're doing now?
Yeah, I think just it's gonna take some time for the guys to get accustomed to, first of all, the new staff. I mean, our staff the last couple of years, it's had so much continuity, but I'll be honest with you, I think there's not a huge transition. These guys know that Coach has allowed me to have my handprint on just about everything we do. And so I feel very comfortable and very prepared to make that transition, and I think the guys too. They've always had a great deal of respect for me, and as I said earlier, you know, my role will be different, but I'm going to go about the way we do things in a very similar way and try to coach these guys as best I can.
Did you expect that your first job would be a job at a quality program like this one, defending conference champions? How does that put pressure on you now going forward? I mean, you're not just taking over a moribund program.
It's great. That's the kind of pressure you want as a first-year head coach. I know, but I mean, I get it. The expectation of winning for this group is really high, and I'm not going to demand anything less than that. This is a dream come true. In college coaching as an assistant, a lot of times you get to recruit players, and then when you first get your head job, you leave to go to a group that you didn't recruit, that you didn't know. I can't say how lucky and how blessed I am to be able to coach the guys that I actually recruited, that I actually was in their homes, a lot of them, that I've helped develop, that I've helped coach. I think that is a tremendous advantage and something that I'm super excited about.
You just mentioned it's a dream come true. Was there a moment where it kind of hit you that you got the job of your head coach?
You know what? It hasn't really hit me yet, to be honest, and it's just been a whirlwind, as you can imagine. The whole last 2 weeks, from the way our season ended to what happened with Coach Hass and now this, it's just gone by so fast. I'm excited about actually in the next couple weeks taking a deep breath and actually focusing on the basketball stuff that we're going to work on this season. These guys know I love the development side of it. I told every one of them my goal is to make each one of them incrementally better next year. And I think there's room for that. While they are a mature group, they're still relatively young. And I hope next season you're going to see how much better they are individually and we are as a team.
Rob, Mark called this the job the best job in Conference USA. Last year, there was some question whether or not UAB was going to be in Conference USA. What convinced you to know that this was a stable program that you could build your career around?
Well, I said in my interview, this is, and I'm not bragging, this is, in my opinion, the most talented and together healthy roster right now. And anytime you have a chance to coach a group that you can say those three things about, I mean, it's awesome. And it's going to be a great challenge, and we're going to have to push to get better. I mean, we did a lot of great things last season, won a school record and wins. But as I said, I think I speak for everyone when the guys, we weren't satisfied with how it ended, and we know there's room for improvement, and that's our plan to see how much better we can get.
Rob, this program's achieved great things before you got here. You've achieved some great things since you've been here. What's the ceiling going forward?
It's a good question. We're going to take it, day by day, but I think there is no ceiling. I mean, Coach Hass's vision. I know Steve Mitchell's here in the room. He played in the Elite Eight, Steve, is that right? Sweet 16? Team before him. So, like you said, there's been so much great tradition here. And this group, I mean, you can make a case is probably as talented as the group we've had at UAB. And we're going to, as I said, we're going to try to go higher than we ever have. And that means playing great basketball at the end of the season and playing well consistently throughout the whole season.
Any final questions? Thank you all. If you're interested in getting with these guys, please meet Jay DeBramo over here in the gray suit in this room, and we'll take you back there.